Title: Coffee and Caution. It had taken Alara 3 days to send the message. The app was nothing special, just pastel-colored buttons and tiny red hearts, and way too many cis men who opened with, "Are you post-op?" as if she were a car model. But then there was Ava. A woman with storm-colored eyes, salt-streaked hair, and a bio that simply read, "Queer, kind, probably too patient." Something in that softness hooked Alara like a breath she forgot she was holding. Now she sat at a corner table, her latte untouched, fingers trembling beneath the surface of the cup. The cafe was one of those gentrified oases with succulents on every table and baristas with pronoun pins. It should have felt safe. It didn't. She kept checking the door, rechecking, looking down at her hands. She hated her knuckles. At her hair, should she have worn the wig today, or her real curls? Did the eyeliner look desperate? "Just coffee," she whispered to herself. Not a lifetime, just coffee. But her stomach still swirled. Dating post-transition wasn't a clean slate. It was a mirror maze. Every profile swipe, every flirty emoji, every invite to drinks or dinner brought risk, misgendering, fetishizing, violence. Or worst of all, that look of disappointment when they saw her in real life. Her throat tightened. Ava was late. 10 minutes now. 15. She tried not to spiral. Maybe traffic. Maybe parking. Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe she should just go home, curl into Marina's hoodie on the couch, and pretend. "Elara?" She looked up. Ava. Tall. Jeans cuffed just so. A denim jacket over a sage green shirt. Her smile was slow and careful, like a hand extended across ice. "I'm so sorry," she said. "There was a protest downtown. Traffic was wild." Alara nodded quickly, too quickly, and gestured to the empty seat. She realized she hadn't spoken yet. Her voice caught thick with tension, but it came out soft, clear, hers. "It's okay. I wasn't waiting long." Ali. But Ava didn't rest. The conversation started haltingly. Books, coffee orders, favorite local parks. Ava leaned in when she listened, her eyes warm but never intrusive. She didn't ask invasive questions. Didn't shift uncomfortably when Alara said she had a daughter. Just smiled. Elara exhaled. They talked for an hour. Then another. Ava told her about working in social justice nonprofits and her tendency to rescue plants from dying. Alara told her about coding and how her kid had just lost her second tooth. They laughed at the same jokes. Ava rolled her eyes at how Alara took her tea, like a Victorian ghost. It was easy. And then it happened. Ava reached across the table, just casually, to brush a curl from Alara's face. Her fingers lingered light, unsure, seeking permission. Alara froze. Not because she didn't want it, but because no one had touched her like that in over a year. Not since the woman who once held her hand through hormone shots and whispered, "You're real, you're beautiful," the one who didn't stay. Her heart skipped. "Is this okay?" Ava asked, voice low. Elara nodded. Barely. And just like that, something shifted. It wasn't sex. It wasn't fireworks. It wasn't even a kiss. It was a connection so rare it almost hurt someone seeing her. Not as a curiosity, not as a burden, but as a woman who made them laugh. Who stirred something quiet and alive. They left the cafe slowly. On the sidewalk, Ava hesitated. "I'd like to see you again," she said, tucking a hand into her coat. But no pressure. Alara smiled. It wasn't the practiced, polite smile she used for strangers. It was real. Tired, a little scared, but open. "I'd like that too."